Okay, back to the ding-a-doom. So, like 2 seconds after I stopped the recording, he started violently coughing. I'm guessing he uh, choked on his cigar. Now, it would, at first glance, it would be easy to think that there's kind of like a weird, uh, what would the word be? Um, yeah, there he goes coughing again. Um, like kind of a weird, uh, plot hole, I guess you'd call it, with the fact that he is apparently allowed to operate within this place, but that he also, yes, uh, I suppose his noises are probably like the game's way of letting you know he's around in case you want to find him. Um, but like if they know that he's selling stuff to me, why they're letting him do that and why they're letting him like stay around. But I imagine it's probably like a agreement that he has with them as a merchant, that like he's like impartial and he's allowed to operate independently and sell to whoever he may please. So, and then also, um, they probably don't even really care that I'm getting some ammo and stuff because they probably see it as a challenge. At least some of them probably do enjoy that aspect of it. Okay, and this was the door that, yeah. Again, right here in the demo was where I got attacked by um, one of the daughters, and and then as I was running away, I fall through a hole and wind up in like a dungeon, and I fight off some baddies, and then that's when uh, the demo ends. Techniques can trace back. Alshina used legendary peculiar technique to enrich the wine's flavor intensity and bestow it with a thick bouquet. Her best vintage is Maiden's Blood. I'm thinking that it's actual blood. That's her special technique. Yep. No, I can't use that. What even is this? I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's like a This is like the fanciest fucking gravy boat I've ever seen in my life. Jesus Christ. Alright. Then I think as I was walking down this hallway is when she strikes. But obviously, that might not be how it plays out in this version. Because sometimes, yep, there it is.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up. Sliced.
Yeah, use the
You
family
take it
photo.
alive,
That's
dead,
how
which
it
would you
works. Why
prefer?
can't people accept that that's just how
I
that
can't
stuff
hold
works?
back any longer.
Most shocking see their staff were all women. Mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite peculiar. 2 weeks, and a little afraid. Another maid, Ella, made the mistake and Miss Daniela slashed her face with a knife, and at night I can hear wailing. I I'll do. The young ladies were playing. It was too hot and stuffy during dinner, so I opened the window just cracked. The owl shrieked for me to shut it. From me taking down the cell, never to be seen again. Don't know what to do. Well, you know, like I get that, like this, like within the story, it makes sense that like the staff are all women and stuff because man blood, man flesh, man whatever. And so they're eating the men's, but it makes me think of that, and I'm not, when I say this, I'm not trying to like spread, like push any sexist agendas or anything. I just found this hilarious. There was some show that was like kind of like a European version of Survivor or something, and you know, on those shows they always have like little like different ways that they split up the groups in each season to, like, I don't know, fresh or whatever. And one season they just did it just a straight up split by gender, and like the guys had like fucking shacks and like shit built and like rationed out their food and everything, and were like, you know, really being good survivors. And then like the women were all just like sitting around doing their nails, and like within like a few weeks they were like out of food, and they actually had to like go to the guys to um get help, which, and I just find that hilarious. Which, to be fair, I'd like to acknowledge that only part of that can come down to, like, you know, blaming the women for, you know, like I said, sitting around doing their fucking nails. In situations like that, you have to kind of acknowledge that we live in a society that teaches people different life skills based on who they are. And in a way, you kind of can't blame the women for not having the same skill sets that the guys had, because uh, from a young age they're just not taught that shit. So, although it's funny to look at in a bubble, you still gotta understand the outside implications. And then there was another similar story where there was some company got started that, like, their whole thing was like everyone in the company was women, and men weren't allowed into the company, which I'm not really sure how you can get away with that, because, like, isn't that discrimination? But either way, it was a fucking nightmare. Apparently it was nothing, it was like all cliquish, and like it was basically high school, and it was just nothing but like infighting and people forming little groups, and like the company like went under so bad. But I just had flashbacks to fucking Amnesia. Look at this statue. Nope. No, I can't go out there. Give me some ammo. What do I got? Got a couple shoddy, and I got lots of handy. So I'll save the shoddy for when things get really tense, which they're about to. They are about to. Okay, if I remember correctly, I don't know if you can do this just with the, there we go. Because when I did it before, I just shot at it, because I didn't really give a shit, since I knew that the demo was probably going to be ending soon. Trust in light. Yeah. I mean, was that clue really that necessary? Come on. There we go. I never liked that. I think 7 was the same way, where the flashlight was automatic like that. And that's annoying because it always seemed to like have like a delay, like you'd have to get a certain ways into a dark area before it'd click on. It's like, no, don't do that. Nina, Michaela, Lois, Ingrid. Lots of rejections. Astrid, Lena, Stefana. I don't know any of these names. Wonder if some of them were the names of the people in that house that I was not paying attention to. I hope you're able to hear me. I've skimmed after each recording. I've went and kind of skimmed a little, and I had like a panic attack because in one, like the last one, when I was skimming, I landed on a part where I remember talking during that part, and there was nothing, and I was freaking out because I thought maybe like the mic had crapped out, which is like a big fear of mine because of how many times stuff like that happened while doing Let's Plays over the years. And I'm sure, David, you probably have some horror stories of like doing like an entire recording, thinking, yeah, that recording went so well, my commentary was on point, and then you find out that like your fucking microphone wasn't on or some shit. But it turned out it was like half a second past where I had finished talking. You'd think I'd be able to take some of this stuff. It seems useful. It seems useful. Hey, I remember you happening. I gotta say, I'm not sure. Is that supposed to look like that? That looks like a fucking texture that's not properly. Hey, I need to look at textures real quick. Okay, they all look like that. Whatever. I wonder if ammo takes up inventory space, and if it does, yeah, it's 30 per. Oof, I'm gonna have to start managing my inventory eventually. Yikes. Hold on, no, wrong. Okay, I already got that to down. I need to remember I got that mine, so that if I run into some, why did it give a pop-up for that? I found plenty of metal scrap. I really hope this game doesn't do the same shit that 7 did, where if you run away from an enemy, they move faster. Like, I suspected that, but people actually, like use, like, cheats to, like, unlock the camera and whatnot, and found that if you face away from, especially, like, the main, like, stalker enemies, when I say stalker, I mean, like, the main character enemies that stalk you, like Jack and whatnot, if you turn away and run from them, they literally just move faster in order to catch up with you. That's why so many times you'll be running away and you'll think that you're making good pace, and then suddenly he grabs you and you're like, how the fuck did he get up to me? Which, it's not that's not horrible, because like it does kind of help with the fear and like give that feeling of like how in like the movies, like the killer will move so slow, but they always seem to catch up with you. But it is one of those, like, it doesn't bother me on the level that like dynamic difficulty does, but it is one of those things that after you realize it, and after like the kind of like curtain has been pulled back, so to speak, it kind of can feel cheap. But then again, once you realize that you can just game the system by making sure you that drives me crazy. That that there's a like a delay with the when like you only get 2 slices and then he's got to recover, kind of makes it annoying when you're trying to get in a bunch of hits while someone's on the ground. There we go. No, can't go in there. I kind of rushed through this point because by this point I didn't know how much time I had left. Which I think there was something in like the menu, like when you pause it, it would show your current time. The fuck are you climbing out of? Weirdo. Okay, I want to do this, but I want to... Okay, well, at least your fucking own mind doesn't seem to damage you, so that's good. Man, they look crispy. They're crispity crunchity. Oh, that's where he came out of. Little hidey hole. Oh, shite. Think I made good time there. Good ammo usage. Because I had 100 when I came down here. Which obviously that doesn't factor in how many I picked up, but through that entire encounter, 25 being my net loss, was pretty decent, I'd say. One of these times, the family photo is going to just arbitrarily be what is used to fucking... Oh, grody on the back. Now, I wonder if Mia is actually dead. Because I also cannot remember if the cure that I put into her... words.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Well, you know, shouldn't don't be so down on her.
I need blood. Warm, wet, bright red blood.
And you need to come over here. So, yep, make your way through. So that I can then...
Squeeze the blood out when they're alive, and it's that much sweeter.
Yeah, it probably is. Probably nice and... Ooh, hello. I just need it right quick. Right quick. Yeah. You know what? You earned that. Okay? You earned that. Yeah, yep. You enjoy that. I'm just gonna head on out. Because, I think every now and then you need to treat yourself. Okay, and then this is where the demo ended. I was breaking that, she grabs me, pushes me down, and then the demo ends.
Bullets cannot harm.
Okay, so...
You stupid man thing! What? My body! It's breaking!
Yeah.
I feel no pain!
Well, you know what? Okay, Baldur, shut up.
I won't forgive you, you bastard!
Yeah.
like this. Move your hands!
No,
How dare you?
you know, I'm allowed to defend. You know,
This can't be!
it needs to be a fair fight. Let me just grab the ammo.
Don't believe it.
Hey, stop that.
I'll slice your throat and stuff it with worms. Impertinent man!
Pertinent you. Yeah, take that, bitch. Was I supposed to do... Oh. I mean... Yeah. That... What the fuck? How am I carrying that? Whatever. So... The moon isn't hitting them, and the sun isn't out. So it's literally just the air. Like, the wind, makes them weak. Like, it's either like, okay, so it's either that fresh air makes them weak, like just, you know, just regular, just fresh air, or there's something out there, something going on out in the outside that's in the air that hits them and causes problems. Hey, more taters. And you know, the old woman mentioned, like, Mother Miranda always protects blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got some Sanguish Chongachong. I love me some Sanguish Sanguiching. I was sent to what? What do you want? What do you want? This fucking cat sounds like a monkey, I swear. What do you want, dude? I'm playing a video game. Meow. Everyone knows what happened when you sent to the cellar. Again, drain your blood, your soul cursed and wandered the halls. Went looking for her. Then, when I found her, she was just skin and bones gnawing on a rat carcass. Well, well, anyway, with the way she talked about Mother Miranda always protecting them, I wonder if this is a situation similar. Because, like, I know that saying that this moment kind of got to me may be seen as pathetic because Resident Evil is such a goofy, just like not serious series, but that scene where you are talking to Jack and like he asked you to save his family and everything, that got some emotion out of me because like it was such a, I think it was such an amazing like kind of subversion of your expectations, that to find out that the person that had been like fucking with you the entire game was not a bad person and was just, you know, and then it was fucking hammered in further with the DLC and everything. But I'm wondering if this is something similar where maybe they weren't, like, were they always like this or did something happen? And if they were always Mama Miranda, oh, Lemmy, what's a Lemmy? That's a Lemmy. Equip part. Yes. Can I... You cannot, get rid of the part, apparently. So I wonder... I hope there's not, like, more parts than there are slots, because that would be annoying. Like, I hate when games do that, where the amount of slots you can slot something into is less than the amount of that something you can get, but you can't reverse it, because you basically end up, you have to make a choice between using what you find, and, like, then later you find something better, but you don't have the slot for it. Um, yeah, that was one of my least favorite things about Diablo 2, which I played a fuck ton of back in the day. Is that when you'd put gems and shit, that was pretty much it. No, you can't. I can't use that here. I can't. Okay, that's a pipe bomb. Okay, that's a pipe bomb. You tried to use a pipe bomb. Now, do I still have the... No. They're one-time use. Ow. Examine. Like I said, I don't know if there's like... Can you take the that gem out or something? I don't know. Anyway, because the thing is, this crystallization looks a lot like what happened to Zoe in 7. So there's got to be some kind of connection there. Ooh. I wonder if breaking windows is gonna be like a strategy, like I assume they're not gonna just like have like the enemies just always be near windows that you can conveniently break, but like for instance, I know that the lady Dimitrescu, there's parts apparently where she, because I saw some gifs of it, or not gifs, but I think like some clip on Facebook or something, that she stalks you just like Mr. X did. So like she kind of wanders around the place. So obviously I can go back up there.
Thanks to your consistent patronage, I've expanded my services.
Really now.
If it's just looking, window shop away.
Wow. You know, I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Coin.
If it turns out that there's like...
I've gotten some new stock.
I don't see any new stock. Where's the new stock? I see no new stock. I don't see a single new thing. I don't see even one new thing. There's literally no new stock, you lying sack of shit. Whatever. Might as well buy that.
Ah, so you noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed it. Let's buy the shotgun recipe. Alright. 1,000 for just one shotgun shell. No, thank you.
What are you buying? Thank you for your patronage.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you buying? Just something an old friend used to say. Okay, that's clearly just like a kind of a joking reference, but you gotta realize the story implications there. Yeah, so now I can go up to that room that she knocked me down from, or that like I was running away from her from, and like theoretically explore it more thoroughly, and like get to whatever point where she knocked me down the hole, and then get like Like, unless like that entire area is blocked off now, should be able to, wait a minute. Okay, was here, and then, oh, it was here that she knocked me down. I'm an idiot. I'm a big dummy Dummerson. Hi, call me Big Dummy Dummerson. Of the Dummersons. Of the Dummy Dummersons. Can't go through there yet. So I just gotta run through all this again. Who keeps patoinging me? Someone keeps patoinging me. I shall not be patoinged. I say fairly. Wait a minute. I get turned around. Where did I get turned around at? There we go. It would be so freaking annoying if enemies came back. And that's one thing I cannot abide. As much as like I said, I really like like games where I can like actually fully clear out enemies, which so far this is kind of catered to that. But I do recognize that like picking and choosing when to actually fight and when to just run past an enemy is like kind of a valid thing. Well, not maybe not as valid in the old Resident Evils, just because it was kind of like you could never know until like other playthroughs. You could never know like what needed to be ran past, because like you would enter a hallway and there were hallways that like maybe you'd go through like 1 or 2 times the entire game, and then there were ones that you'd traverse a lot, so there wasn't really a way to know like precisely what like in a oh yeah, the gravy boat. Pop it in there. Okay. Thought I was just going to get an item, but I get a new room. Yay! The courtyard key. Okay, my fucking shadow startled me a little. You can't break the wine. But, dude, you need to. You can lay next to me and you can lay on me, but you need to stop trying to climb me like some fucking Shadow of the Colossus bullshit. All right, you got it. Okay, that one's locked from the other side. Okay, where's the courtyard? I know it's not here. Unless, like, I put the key in this. No. Where is the courtyard? Shut up. No, not here. door over there locked from the other side. I do have a map. PlayStation is getting loud. I think this will be my last recording. Because obviously I gotta realize that it's gonna take dining. Oh, right. It's a good thing that I remembered that there was a map rather than fucking sprinting around this entire wrong way. How do doors work? How does anything work? Yeah.
Shall I give you the tour?
I'd really rather you fucking didn't.
My throat, it's so dry.
I mean, if I gave you a sip, would you leave me alone? That'd be like an interesting mechanic if you could like cut yourself to drop some blood, and then it would make them. Yeah, come in here. Come on. What? Oh, you don't wanna? What's wrong? What? 'Cause you know there's windows in there, bitch. So it's clear they won't follow you into rooms that's got windows. Which makes sense. Where I fought her. Because I do wonder if, like, they're meant to be, like, characters throughout the story. With, like, their own set, like, moments that you fight them. Or if they're meant to be, like enemies that you'll just encounter as you go along, and then if you can find a time when, okay. I'm not really a fan of the implications. Okay. Yeah, I need to just want to quickly look around just in case there's anything I missed. Anything I missed. Okay, can't get that open. Alright, there was nothing. There was nothing. Just a big old waste of my time. Stop it.
What have you done to my daughter?
I don't. I mean, she started. I'm just saying, she clearly started. Like anyone would know that she. Yeah, let's hop in the blood. Women are blind to male advance, but the poor shall take their chances to give their lord their bounty sown, so that soon the wine may flow. Okay, I'm gonna have to strongly disagree with you. I don't think that they're blind to advances. They just. I don't think any time, because dudes aren't subtle. Like, now, if you reverse the quote, men are blind to women, yeah, definitely, like, men are fucking dumbasses when it comes to what was that? Okay. No, women are blind to men's advances. So they're not she ain't seeing it. Fuck that. She don't see shit. But the poor shall take their chances to give their lord their bounty sown, so that soon the wine. And is he the lord? So that soon the wine may follow. The poor should take their chances to give the Lord, and the Lord is man over here. They're giving. And if he's getting bounties and shit, and then I guess was she gonna give the wine to you? No, not even remotely. Okay, wait a minute. Those aren't men. This is man. That's not man. This is man. So, yeah. What of it? Oh. Well, fuck. That's not... I don't want to go down there. Need to find a save point. Because this is going to be my last recording of the night. So, I need to find a save... Oop. I need to find a save point so that... upon ending, I can stop. Whereas, in other recordings, I can just pause it anywhere, and I guess that's my only option. I was gonna use the ladder, but I guess that's not really... Fucker.
What the hell?
I assume that's like the other game, and by finding each one you get a unlock of something. What? Okay then. Okie dokie, thank you. Someone else? Who else wants some? You want some? Gotta go around the table. I keep wasting ammo, not realizing that they're in their dying animation. Okay. Thank you. Scrappy, scrappy. Oh yeah, how do I make the shotty? Need oh. Well. Yeah, make a couple. There we go. Boots. Gunpowder. Oh shit. Fuck off. Oh shit. He dropped his weapon. And another dude's getting up. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Oakley dokley. Did I miss anything? Nope. Okie dokie. Hey now. Okay. Oh. That's nice. Oh, thank God. Right on time. Okie dokie. I'd do it. I'd do it. I'm, like, I put like this. I am thoroughly enjoying this as a video game. Like, just as a video game to play. But I can definitely understand why David, as a hardcore Resident Evil fan, is severely disappointed. Like, I can see his gripes, and I'm sure that, and David, definitely comment if I'm way off base and completely wrong about this, but I'm sure this is a case of, if it wasn't called Resident Evil, you'd probably love it. Like, if this was just some other IP, just some other... Even if it was just a Capcom game, because, like, you know, these fucking companies don't seem to get that they can make games that don't have to be... Hell, they fucking did that before. They did that in the past, where they realized that one of their Resident Evil games wasn't Resident Evil-y enough, so they're like, fuck, you know, Devil May Cry. But, like, if this was just, like, some other random horror game, then... I get the feeling you'd probably think it was pretty damn good. But, like, it definitely kind of represents so much of what I know you don't like about the series, especially, like, the setting, which I know that my enjoyment of this kind of setting, like, this village castle kind of setting, has always appealed to me, even before I played Resident Evil 4. Even back in the day, fucking Ghosts and Goblins and shit. I loved this kind of setting for anything. But, yep. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.